around here.
14,000.
Pot is $31,900. Brian Townsend is going to
14,000.
call. We are going to see a river, and unless Brian Townsend gets real lucky and catches a 4, he's going to lose his pot.
8.
The river's an 8, changes
Check.
nothing.
Check from Brian Townsend. Over to Chris Ferguson.
Brian Townsend checks. Chris Ferguson figuring out how much can I value bet here. Pot is $45,900.
$35,000.
Can't possibly imagine Brian's going to call this one. No, he lets it go. He's going to be pretty glad he didn't catch the 5.
Obviously drawing dead to a 4 there. And Chris Ferguson makes a nice comeback. Once again, this is truly the $1 million cash game now. The antes are $200. The blinds are $501,000, and we have well over $1 million on this table. Brian Townsend now in the game for $300,000. Phil Ivey in the game for $500,000. Patrick Antonius there. He's in the game for $200,000. He's got $300,000 in front of him.
Alan Cunningham out of this one.
1,000 to play.
Andy Block
3,000 to play.
makes it 3,000 with the ace-5 of diamonds.
Half. Half.
Passed round to the blinds. Brian Townsend decides to call. It's Tony G to go. He's got 1,000 in there in the big blinds. Just going to cost him 2 more. Oh, and an ace-jack of hearts. He's winning right now. How fast does he want to play this hand? He's already clashed a couple of times with Andy Block today.
Called. 3 players.
Andy Block pretty well giving the cold shoulder to Tony G. I think he's more interested in what's going in the bar rather than... Wow, what a flop for the ace-jack of hearts.
Check.
Yeah, it really is a monster flop. He's a top pair, nut flush draw. He's in great shape here.
He's just got check. Oh, wow. That really is an action turn card.
That's card.
Oh, it's an unbelievable card. Andy Block has made a wheel. He has made a straight.
Check.
And amazingly, no money has gone in the pot until the river. Tony G has the nuts here. He has the nut straight. The nut flush, I'm sorry. Short of, course, the straight flush. Andy Block with the wheel.
He's just making sure. Yes, I do have the wheel. Now the question is, does he just call the bet of Tony G? Or is he going to re-raise? It's been played so strangely, it might be hard for him to give Tony the flush here. He's just called.
10. And pass.
Well, Tony G's got the minimum in this pot. I think if he'd have bet the turn, he could have got an awful lot more. Probably thinks that Andy's caught the king and he's played it well, but as it happens, if he'd have bet the turn, he could have got an awful lot more, I think.
Sitting down at a table and knowing you can win or lose $1 million happens every day, so I'm not worried about it. I mean, I don't think it's going to be those sort of big numbers, but if you win a few $100,000, it's a nice day. You know, Cap would make even yesterday. Make a better day today.
And after 132 hands, Tony G still in control, up over $270,000. Patrick Antonius still up over 60. Alan Cunningham, what a comeback. Only down $6,800 now. Phil Ivey still down $297,000.
Welcome back to the FullTiltPoker.com $1 million cash game in association with 50 London. We've had a chance to catch our breath after some exciting action. Let's hope for more as we rejoin our commentators Gary Jones and David Tuckman.
Pretty weird.
Phil Ivy's raising it up to 3,000, pushing a little bit with his 10-9. One player to get through, just Alan Cunningham in the big blind.
Obviously the customary raise now, and here's the other card, the Queen of Hearts.
11,000.
We always knew it was going to be bigger than the 10-9 in Phil Ivy's hand. It's been a re-raise of 8,000. 11 to play.
Phil Ivy's still wondering what hit him.
He lets it go. And this one goes across to Alan Cunningham as well.
And Alan Cunningham making a nice comeback. He is up almost to $100,000. He's only down $6,800 now. And now it's $2,900 to play around. If you're Chris Ferguson, you really got to play some poker.
Well, he showed that he's not afraid to mix it up. We saw an early position raise with suited connectors, a couple of steals with things like 6-8 of spades. Every time he gets a half hand, he seems to get outplayed, though.
3,500.
3,500 from Brian Townsend. That's the kind of chips that you want to sit in this game with. Over 400